All right, we're going live. We're live. Interesting.
Let's not put copyrighted shit on here today.
My bad. I thought we would get away with it. Not today, I guess. Let me go find the video so I can pop out chat. Interesting.
Let's not put copyrighted shit on here today.
Okay. Let's pop out chat. Chat is popped out.
All right, let me pull up the stream.
I can't fucking minimize anything for some reason. What just happened? There we go. I accidentally tapped F11 when I wasn't looking. What do you think?
All right, we're live.
Ready to go? Fuck. You know what? Fuck the glasses. Don't need that today. My screen's right there, so. Oh shit, I accidentally opened Steam. Cancel. Cancel. Alright, let's spam the link. Ugh. Hello everybody. Let me get you full screen. Fuck, dude, I'm tired today. That's on stream.
Yeah, me too.
I'd be slapping myself. I got caffeine. My caffeine right here.
Did you spam the link?
Yep.
Cool.
Jesus. Alright, we can use some like lo-fi while we wait for people to join.
Yeah.
Free lo-fi. No copyright. Here we go. We got 3 viewers, so it's probably you and me.
Who's the third?
That's a good question.
That's the real question.
It's probably. Is it Brian? Who's number 3? Ah, fuck. Dude, that exam took like 3 hours to run. Or no, it took like an hour to run one section of the code.
Did you run down your desktop or your laptop?
I used Google Colab on my desktop.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, that stuff takes forever to run, man. If I didn't have a GPU, it would suck. Even with the GPU, one of the assignments I did had to run it overnight.
That's fucked. They didn't tell us that before we took the class. That shit was gonna take that long.
Oh my god. Can't stop yawning.
We're getting warmed up right now. What time is it? 9:17.
9:17.
We can give it a few minutes. There's like nobody in the chat. Everyone's sleeping today.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like everyone's gonna be sleeping on weekends.
I know. I was like asleep. Well, I woke up and I was like, Jesus fuck, I have to get on the camera pretty soon. And then I thought you weren't here, so I was like, all right, I'll just wait till 9:30 or something. And then you were like, you sent me the link, and I was like, oh fuck.
No, I was half asleep, and then I saw your text, and then I thought I replied to it, but I didn't reply to it.
What's up, Mike Taylor?
I'm like, I'll just hit him with the Zoom text. Oh, we got 2 viewers now.
We're just waking up, Mike. We're gonna start in like a couple minutes.
Oh, Jesus. Oh man.
Can I?
What'd you do last night?
Last night? I finished the exam around like 9, and I just like hung out in a Discord with some people. And I watched TV for 30 minutes and then passed the fuck out. That was like it. It wasn't very eventful.
Yeah.
Today's kind of a break day, but I have a shitload of work too. Dude, check this out. I can add like... Let's see. Can I live add text? Let's see. Welcome. Did this go live?
The world go live?
I just put it in text. Let's see if it goes in.
Oh, like directly into the stream?
Yeah. Welcome everybody. This is the Sleepy Saturday show.
Oh, there it is. Welcome.
Oh wow.
It's pretty cool.
Alright, I'll get rid of it. Oops.
Oh.
Alright. We should just start. People will file in. Oh god. This one's gonna take a bit of effort to get into.
Alright, good morning everyone. Welcome to the Sleepy Saturday show with Zach and Aakash.
Wow,
The episode 2 of the Zach and Aakash show.
The fuck? Oh. Yeah. Hello, stream. We're very tired, which is expected because it's Saturday. I was taking a fat exam yesterday. Basically 2. I was finishing one of them, and then I started another one at the same time. So it was like, no bueno. That's why I stopped doing work at 7 p.m. It's because like I was trying to sleep, but my mind just was like active, so I couldn't really sleep that well. So that's usually why I stop around like 7 p.m. But that wasn't the case today or yesterday.
What time did you go to sleep?
Probably like 12 or 11:30. And I got up at... My fucking alarm went off at 5:30. I was like, who did this? But I went back to bed, but I pretty much woke up at 7 this morning. Made breakfast.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just watched we had like a family movie night last night, so I watched a movie. And they went to sleep, so I watched some old school 1995 Spider-Man shows.
Right on.
And then I stayed up till like 1:30 doing that, and then passed out. And I woke up at like 8:30 to a text from Zach.
Get ready. Hey, this is record timing.
That's right. We started before pretty much 10.
Nice. We're getting there.
Yeah.
Every day,
9:15 today.
every day we get closer to 9. You know, we should just get on stream at like 8:50 and just like set everything up,
just
like
warm up.
because when we say 9, we're like, oh, get on by 9. We We should really go live at 9.
Yep. Yep. All right. I'm gonna eat a coffee bean to wake me up.
Oh,
Maybe I
fuck,
should
it's one
make
of
that
those
a
days.
tradition. Start every episode with the coffee bean.
Oh yeah.
It's the coffee bean of the day.
Oh, people are
No,
messaging
ma.
me. Who are these people?
Hold up.
Kosh is muted.
Okay,
Welcome
I'm
back.
back.
What's up?
My parents are going to Costco.
Oh shit. Braving the elements. You know, my camera is crooked. Oh shit. That's better. So I was thinking, what if like the first 10 minutes of the stream we like situate it so oops, Jesus. That's the problem with using my phone as a camera is I see text messages and I'm like, oh god. But what if
Oh
like
yeah,
the
you have to
first
keep swiping
what
it up.
if the first 10 minutes we go over like habits and stuff. So like, you know, it's like, oh, this is what I drew today or this is what I read yesterday or something. Hold us
All right.
accountable. But now we have more people watching. So like if we don't do that, we're going to look like assholes. So
All right,
you
fair.
got to put out.
All right. Well, I got my drawing from yesterday here to start off with. It's kind of screwed up, but hold up. I tried to draw this thing right here. It's a mini reverse flash bobblehead type of thing. And
Oh,
there it is.
dude, that's
Came
pretty
out kind
good.
of fat.
It's like it's like
But
Cartman.
yeah. It ended up looking more like a South Park type character, but I got the head right.
Very nice, very nice. I really didn't do shit yesterday. The only thing I did was the exams. So
I was kidding. You gotta get
hopefully
the.
today I can like schedule in some stuff for myself in addition to schoolwork.
I'll hold myself accountable for the stream tomorrow. I want to have my voiceover for my YouTube video recorded because
Yeah,
I haven't been working on YouTube at all.
we're in the same boat.
I have a bunch of footage I recorded like 3 weeks ago that was supposed to be released last week, but I just haven't done the voiceover editing or anything.
Gotcha. So you think you'll be done by next Tuesday or something?
That's the goal. So it's going to be a hefty weekend, and I got some data mining projects to do for my class too, which is going to take a long time. So I'm going to have a
Facts.
fun weekend.
Facts.
Yeah.
Ugh. I just want to get back into reading and sketching.
Mm.
This I kind of consider YouTube for now. It's basically using it to propel myself back in, just to be comfortable talking to a camera, because it is a skill.
Yeah.
It's fucking hard, but this lowers the barrier.
It does a little bit. I think, yeah, and the harder part is also with regular cameras. So at least right now we're talking to each other, which makes
Mm-hmm.
it a little bit easier.
Yeah,
But it's just a camera. It gets a bit weird.
yeah, exactly. I found the key to doing it is you gotta film every day
Mm.
to get used to it. Because over winter break when I started, I was filming every day, so it was comfortable. But then when I got to school, I'd film like partially. I wouldn't film every day, and then you just burnt out. That's right, Brian. We are
That's right,
here again.
Brian.
Yeah.
Every morning at around 9 a.m. It'll soon be at 9 a.m. I'll be able to say that with confidence. But right now it's just around 9 a.m.
Yeah. We'll see how long this goes for. It's low barrier right now. I don't really like if we stopped, I wouldn't be like butthurt, but it's fun right now.
Yeah, it's just something to do every morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a good, again, we can try to establish this as a keystone habit to build other habits on top of.
Yeah. Especially in these times, you gotta make sure you're still living, even though it seems like you can't. We're not gonna say that. We're not saying the C word. We're not talking about the C word today, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, we're gonna stick to that today.
Yeah.
I felt the urge to bring up the stats, but I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah. Exactly. Um.
All right.
So
No,
Kosh.
Zach.
Oh shit.
Whoa.
Oh god.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors.
You go first. You go first.
No, no,
Okay.
no.
Fine.
Gotta do this right. Paper, scissors.
It's
Yeah,
delayed, dude.
yeah.
Oh god.
Just go, just go.
So Kosh, what was your worst rejection from a woman?
Oh,
You know mine, by the
let's
way.
let's think. Is that what I'm thinking of?
Pretty sure the whole stream knows
um,
mine. Okay.
all right, facts. Oh, okay. It was at a bar.
Yeah.
Um, Huskies at UConn. We were vibing. I was with some friends. We were chilling, and then there was this group, and all girls. I think maybe like five or so. I'm like, all right, that one's cute. Let me go up, say hi, and then go up. Do my usual little
Hey, I
whatever.
saw you
And
over
then,
there.
yeah, it's like, no, but it was at a bar, so it was different. And then she just looked at me with this like weird ass look. And I was just standing there just trying to keep it going. And then she moved to the side, took her friend, and then pushed her into me. I'm like, what is going on?
Oh.
And then they all kept like pointing at each other to like which one to pawn me off to. I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing this anymore. You guys have a good night. I'm gonna go
Oh.
chill the other side of the bar.
That's awkward.
Yeah, that was pretty awkward. I think that was like I I don't know if I'd call that the worst rejection, but I'd say that's definitely the most awkward one.
Yeah, I think I remember you telling me that way back.
Yeah, that was a while back. That might have been junior year. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't remember.
It's good
What about
though.
you?
Oh, I think you know. All right, so I was at Price Chopper. We've all heard this story many times. It's a Zach story, a classic. Um, yeah, dude, I saw this girl that I thought was cute, that I knew her. So I saw her in the fucking, I don't know, it was like the yogurt aisle. Um, well, we like smiled, so she knew I was at Price Chopper, but I was in like the yogurt aisle, and she was like looking in there. She had headphones, and so I was like, all right, we gotta make the move now. So I was just like, Julia, Julia. She couldn't hear me, and I was like, oh fuck. So I tapped the glass, and I'm like, Julia. She didn't fucking hear that either. So I was like, all right. So I like tapped the elbow. It's like, Julia. Oh, it's so cringy. And she was like, oh, hi. I was like, want to hang out? She was like, oh, sure. I think she felt bad, so she gave me her number, and then that was it. Left me on red. Worst moment of my
The
life.
old elbow touch.
See, I know like the story doesn't seem that bad, but it's just like, oh, it's so cringy. It's like, ugh. I feel like a
It's so
creep.
weird. Honestly, I don't think many people are used to interactions like that anymore
Yeah, I
on
think
both
you're
sides.
100% correct. Because it wouldn't be weird if it was like 1950.
No, not at all. It's a lost art. Fathers not teaching their sons and mothers not teaching their daughters
That's true.
anymore.
I think I still stand by my stance that Tinder fucked up society. Online dating fucked up
Hmm.
society a little bit. Uh oh.
Oh man, hold up.
Kosh's in trouble. Commenting. So basically, Akash smashed his car into the garage, so he's in trouble. Um,
Yeah, I set the house on fire by oh, literally they just told me they're going to Costco again. I don't know
uh,
why. I need to know that again, but it's okay. We're back now.
you keep making me want. You keep making me want to think about the stats, but we're not going to talk about that
No, no,
later.
no.
I'll write a Medium post.
All right, all right, back to what we were talking about. All
Tinder
right,
and
do you think
society.
you think it started with Tinder or
No,
before that?
no, it's before Tinder. Say around 1960s. That's when it started. Um, well, there's a whole like thesis that this guy wrote. It's called like what is it called? No More Mr. Nice Guy or something. He talks about just how men became a lot less confident and they became really needy. So they stopped doing these kind of things because they were like afraid that, you know, there'll be a creep or something. And now it's heightened now with like all the stuff going on social media. It's not really being a creep
So,
if you approach. It's just people think it's creepy. Like men think it's creepy in their minds.
so like the problem, you're saying the problem started in 1960, and like if something like Tinder made the problem okay.
So Tinder provided, I think this is my thesis. Tinder provided like a shield so you can, because it feels awkward because we weren't really taught to do that, but like Tinder provided that shield so you avoid those situations so people get comfortable. And it's like supply and demand. If all your like supply goes into one place, like if everyone's dating through Tinder, you're gonna be like, all right, well, I don't have a choice, so everyone just gets kind of stuck there.
Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, yeah. I think another book I was reading is The Way of the Superior Man, and it's all about how men are becoming more, the beginning at least, more feminine, while women are becoming more masculine,
Mm, interesting.
and that is also a reason for the shift. People aren't polarizing anymore. We're all going into the nice even middle.
Everyone's just neutral, kind of.
Yeah, which isn't as interesting or fun.
I'd say it's too bad, but like I don't think Tinder's terrible. I just think until you're ready, you can supplement your dating life with it. You know what I'm saying? Just neckbeard things.
Or like training wheels.
Yeah. So like no, I mean like once you're comfortable talking to people and you're aware that it's not like a bad thing to do, um, then you can supplement it with Tinder and get more first dates. So you can accelerate if you treat it like a if you go agile with your dating life.
Go agile with it. I like it.
Like I see a lot of dudes get really frustrated. They're like, "Oh, she didn't text me back on Tinder, dude. What should I say?" And I'm like, "It's probably because it's just an app. To her, she doesn't actually care. You're, it's not real, you know."
Statistically speaking, too, a lot of women are just on there for validation.
I guess that could be true too.
Hmm. And also, way more dudes on there than chicks do. So, like, supply and demand is totally against you if you're a dude.
That's true. The way I see it, I've talked to a lot of my female friends, and they were like, "Man, I really hate Tinder." I'm like, so like a lot of them would swipe, they would match, but there wouldn't be any like messaging or dates. And the way I see it is maybe Tinder for you is a catalog for seeing who isn't who the weak men are who you should avoid in public. Because if they don't have the balls to talk to you in public, then like, come on, like that's a key giveaway. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but do they expect to be talked to in public these days? And I'm talking about in like public in general, not like a bar type setting. I think that's still a thing that happens.
Sometimes, There's been women I've talked to that are like that want to be approached and stuff like that. Um, Sometimes whatever's going on in their life, sometimes they don't want that, or they have a boyfriend or something. So it's like
Right.
I'd say like if we go for like single women who are searching, um, they would probably want to be approached. If we break
You're
it down,
saying
if you
that.
say women in general, that's hard because then there's like all sorts of situations. So like if they're single, or let's so if like they're single and searching, maybe they do want men to approach them. If they're single and they're just busy with their career or something, or not looking for dating right now, probably not. If obviously if they're in a relationship, it's flattering, but it could be annoying. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Right. Yeah.
I think a lot of
Yeah.
men
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
approach right too, so it's like you can't catcall people. That's bad. You need to be polite about it. Don't be rude, you know. As long as it's not a bad
Right.
situation. Like if she's mid rep at the gym, don't do that.
Hey there, spicy mama.
Jesus Christ.
Middle of the gym just yellowed out.
Like even if it's not in a dating manner, like if someone random talks to you, it's like it makes your day because it's interesting. Like even if some dude talked to me, I'd be like, oh, it's still interesting. Like remember when we like talked to that random kid? I think that made his day because he was like interested in the conversation.
Oh yeah, that French kid.
Yeah. We met some kid from France
Yeah.
randomly. We were practicing getting out of our comfort zone, so we were talking to random people on campus. It made their day. So it's not. People are
Yeah, the
fucking bored as
people
shit.
they don't
So like,
expect it.
yeah,
Yeah.
maybe
Well,
you might fall on your face doing it, but like, it just happens. Like you can't let falling on your face decide your future. I guess.
maybe that's more of a reason to slide into DMs right now in these trying times, because people are even more bored than ever before.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Well, because then sliding into your DMs it's still like I'd say sliding into the DMs is more of a risk than like going on Tinder, but it's still partially a shield, in my opinion.
Oh, true, because it's not face to face.
Hmm. Yeah,
So,
I guess my whole philosophy on dating, well, it's not really mine, but the whole philosophy is self development. You know.
well, I'm saying going out in person isn't an option right now.
Well, yeah, that's true. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that is why I considered using Tinder. Um, yeah,
Right now, even if you do use it, you think would you be down to go out?
you'd have to stay 6 feet apart. No, sure, yeah. I mean, like you can still go out, just like stay 6 feet apart. Don't be, don't be macking,
See, that does not work at all
not
for
macking.
dating. You're 6 feet apart.
You can make it work.
You could, but
You could go to
at that point, it's
virtual.
probably just
Just go to
better like
virtual dog lane.
FaceTiming or something.
Go to virtual dog lane on virtual
Bring
Yukon.
him onto the Yukon Discord.
Hmm. Well, okay. So a lot of people when they see dating, they just see like guy and girl interacting the whole time. But what if like dating is really just self development? And so that it's like self development the entire time, and then like you interact with people, and then eventually you date, blah 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 blah. So what if you use this time that we're trapped inside to really work on yourself, so that when everyone does enter the dating market again, at least like you developed yourself, which is the most important part for dating.
Mm.
You don't want to date with a shit ton of baggage. You know what I'm saying? You need to be stable and not sad as
And
shit.
either way, you're still developing yourself. So
Exactly.
the ROI on that is always
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So maybe that is dating. Um,
I don't know about that. I don't know if I take it that far, but
I'm going on the Mark Manson philosophy on like dating and stuff. Um, God, I'm gonna look back on this in like 10 years.
why, dude. It's there. It's there for everyone to see.
The other one wasn't. But yeah, I think work on yourselves. For my single boys in chat, work on yourselves as much as possible. Um, that really means like you should be spending this time to develop self-awareness because that's like crucial. It's like, why do you actually want to date? Is it sometimes you got to ask that ugly question? Is it because you're trying to use her to satisfy something you're unhappy with, to avoid something, or are you actually looking to date? Because that is a thing.
Whoa,
You know what I'm saying?
that was very self-help author right there.
I mean, that is a thing. People use each other as like to just satisfy their like insecurities, which is bad. It's gonna
Yeah,
blow
I
up.
mean, it's just straight up validation. They're
Yeah,
feeling bad. They like need to fill a hole,
yeah.
and then yeah, it leads to that.
We've all been there. I'm not gonna say I haven't. So that's my state of vulnerability right there, Akash.
State of vulnerability.
Oh yeah, be vulnerable. Don't pretend you're a macho man. You know,
Unless you're a macho man. If you're actually a macho man, then be a
bigger,
macho man.
but big dogs don't have to bark. You know.
They just stand there and stare you in the eyes,
Yeah.
like
Ugh.
like hydroponics.
He watches this. I'm done. Get beat up.
Uh,
His marine ass will beat me up.
God damn. Wait, what? Is he Marine?
I think he's a Eagle Scout. Dude,
No.
he could be watching. Dude, he could be viewer number 4.
He's watching you, Zach. He's coming at you.
Yeah. Also, you gotta be real with yourself when you're dating. This is an exercise I do with my single boys. I see them staring at a lady, and I'm like, "Do you think she's cute?" And they'll be like, "No, man, no. I'm just looking." I'm like, "Mm-mm. You gotta be real. You gotta admit it. Admit that
It's a
shit.
lie.
It's a lie. That's the step. That's the first fucking step."
Don't hide from the inner male, the inner emotional savage.
That's true. So like,
You know,
what's up?
that's crazy though. How like from from childhood you're raised to like hide those feelings. Like even in school, it's like, ooh, you have a crush on her. It's almost kind of used as like a way to tease with someone, and they're like, no, no, I don't. No.
Yeah, there's a
And
lot of
that kind
shame.
of builds into a habit. Why do you think that is? And it happens like naturally too. I don't even think it's like
Shaming?
yeah, but in your childhood, I don't really think you. I don't know where you would get that from.
Parents? It's the only other source. Parents and school.
Parents in school, yeah, but
That's it's like if you have enough parents who I don't want to say brainwash, but you brainwash the other kids. So let's say you have an 80%, even like a 51%, actually no, maybe like an 80% brainwash. You brainwash all these kids and you say these feelings are meant to be shameful. And then you send them to school, they're going to repeat that shit to other kids and shame them. So if it's like mob mentality.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Is that happening though? Is that happening with 80% of households?
Oh no, it was just an arbitrary number.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Gotcha. Okay, I see what you're saying then.
hmm
Yeah. I wonder how often that's happening. Yeah, weird thing. Yeah, I think see, even in high school or anything like that, it's if you actually have someone you're dating, that's always fine. It's the act of having a crush on someone that's like used to tease.
That's true.
So like the end result is fine, but like
Uh,
the start to the end result is kind of looked down upon.
that's true. It could also be, the premise. That's the premise I have. Most people fucking hate themselves. That's like the premise. That's a premise. So like, let's say you're doing something. Like, let's say I'm learning how to draw, and I don't know, Billy Bumblefuck comes up to me. He's like, "That's stupid." Why you? Why are you drawing? This is like a John Sonmez thing, but he would say that that kid fucking hates himself because he can't draw or is not working on himself, so he will try to tear you down so he's not the outcast. So you don't go above him in your alphaness from
It's
drawing.
like the crabs climbing the bucket,
Yeah.
trying to get out of the bucket, the other crabs pulling them down.
Yeah, exactly.
Thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone should become Gary Vee fanboys and not do that. Spread that positivity. We
But
got to do
usually
this every podcast
every
until we get
podcast.
Gary Vee on here.
But like, yeah, if you while you're working on yourself and someone like tries to shit on you, just know that follow the Zach premise that everyone fucking hates themselves, or a majority of people hate themselves. Doesn't mean that I don't do it. Sometimes I will attack someone, but like then I realize that I'm just insecure at that point or something. It's like that's the thing. 100% of people hate themselves.
Yeah, that's
Or
kind of
hate,
dark.
maybe they hate some part of themselves,
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. That's how I've picked my friends, It's like who's tearing you down. You can just if they're tearing you down, just
Who's
flick them away.
and it's weird too. You got to be careful because some people might be really beneficial in some parts of life,
Yeah.
but tearing you down in another.
Mhm.
So,
Got to use your
and
judgment.
a lot of this common advice is like just drop your friends completely too. And I don't know if that's the answer because no one's like 100%. Of course, there are some people you definitely need to get rid of. Like 100%, they're bad for you, but other people maybe just limit your time instead of
Yeah.
completely dropping them because that's a lot of people view it as black and white and they have
Mhm.
difficulty getting rid of that, but maybe just make it gradual, just cut it down a little bit.
No, yeah, 100%. Yeah. Just like limit your exposure to them. You could go to the Tony Robbins shit. You're the average, or is that Jim Rohn? You're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So
Yeah.
you just got to limit your exposure.
By the way, can you change the title of the podcast after?
I think so.
After, all right, good, because we gotta change the titles to be more relevant.
Record timing. Hey, that is relevant. That is record
That's
timing.
true. It is record.
Yeah, we'll change it.
That's
We're
true.
gonna get better at this
Yeah.
as we record our natural conversations.
Two of you who are watching right now, put something in chat. What do you think about what we've been talking about so far? What are your opinions?
Brian
Is,
said
is it
it's a
just Brian?
neckbeard things. I think it's Brian and
That was a
Mike
while
Taylor.
ago.
Neckbeard things.
Brian and Mike. What's up, guys? Interact with us. Take a slight pause.
I'm going through my
You guys
messages.
are so cute. Well, thank you, Brian. You're cute too. All right. Doesn't look like they want to say anything.
They're probably playing Minecraft or no, they're not in class. I think I feel like our viewership might be a lot higher because if you minimize, does your view go away?
Oh, you mean our viewership and it shows higher than it actually is?
Yeah, because I think if you minimize, because maybe they're just playing it in the background. I don't know. Fuck it. I'm just talking. It's fun. I like talking.
It's good.
Maintains my sanity. This is what I've been using to prevent my hands from bleeding because they're so dry.
So that's our sponsor for the day.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
we're sponsored by Ulta.
We're not. Opa and Big Lie coffee beans.
Yeah, man. Dude, I don't know
Oh,
why.
wow, we're gonna get copyrighted now.
Why is Ulta and like Sephora considered like women's stores? I go there like all the time to get shit.
It's because you're a woman, Zach.
Shit. No, I went to. Fuck, dude, I'm sweating. Jeez.
At the
Oh
pit
my
station.
god. No, I
Dude,
remember
what have you been up to? It's been like
yesterday after the stream, I like came down and I just like itched my head. My dad's like, "Why are you sweating?" I was like, I don't know. He probably thought I was like doing something nasty.
uh should the nasty be looked down upon that all little boys do when they come of age?
Oh, the nasty.
The nasty.
Um, yes and no. It shouldn't be excessive where you're avoiding talking to women. The video nasty should be avoided, I think, for the most part, because that's not real. And
Mm.
it's going to prevent you. Yeah, you got to do the Mark Manson diet. You know what I'm talking about?
The ones every 2 Mondays.
Yeah, he's got it on schedule, so we all know when Mark Manson is doing his thing.
Well,
Should get him on the show.
he's married now. Yeah, we should get him on the show.
He does
Yeah,
it
we
even
got
though
all
he's
these
married.
guest stars.
Yeah.
But maybe the issue is people are avoiding it. They're just making it like this out to be this bad thing, so they're not having a proper conversation about it. And
It's
then
true.
boys are learning themselves, and it leads to negativity in the future.
I agree. That's why I think shows like Big Mouth or Sex Education are really progressive in that they bring conversations about these things that people don't talk about.
I never thought I'd see Big Mouth used as a positive example.
Dude, because people look at it and they don't look at what the message is. They just look at like dicks and boobs and they're like, oh my god, yeah. They're acting like children. I'm like, can you look at what is actually being said? Go look beyond that shit. Jesus. Look at
I
the
just didn't
art.
enjoy the show, dude. It was just too. Look at the art, that little,
This little
I don't know
penis.
if I can. Now I want to talk about the lion. I want to call it certain words, but I don't know if I should say that on here. But you know what? Screw it. That autistic lion. We're gonna say that on here.
Oh, ooh, dude. I gotta like I gotta get something. I gotta wear an undershirt for this show. No, but
But
I thought that it was pretty progressive because they were saying things.
mm.
I was like, wow, these are like this is
But is it
informative.
little kids watching this? I mean, definitely some portion maybe, but
I don't think it's bad if little kids watch it. Well, what is
I
your
don't think
definition of
so
little
either.
kids? I think like
I'm
fifth
thinking like
grade.
14. Oh, fifth grade?
I'd say like fifth grade and up should be watching this stuff.
I'm saying like really. I
Yeah,
was
because
thinking
that's when
more
it
like
pertains to
13,
them.
14.
Well, that's when it pertains to them. It's when they start.
Okay, I guess whenever
When puberty starts is when they should start.
yeah,
Yeah, because
yeah. I don't
like
know. I haven't watched enough of the show to talk about. I only watched 2 episodes. I'm like, I can't watch it anymore.
some of it is really stupid.
Yeah.
But they do go into like toxic masculinity and the pornographic stuff. You know, I guess he gets like sucked into like a pornographic world and he can't leave. Rather than using his imagination,
That's
like Mark Manson.
reality.
I know. I was like, damn, this is like some real shit they're talking about. It makes it fun. Yeah, it's good.
All right. All right, we're gonna change it up. Oh wait, actually, it's a 9:57. Or how long are we planning on keeping this going?
You could go for another like 15, 20 minutes. I'm chilling.
15, 20?
The caffeine's still
All
on a
right.
slow burn, so
We'll change it up to something completely different, something more about the future
oh shit.
of mankind.
Mankind.
Do you think, would you, if like given an option to travel to space, would you do it? Like you have to stay there for like a year or something, and then you can, you don't know if you can come back or not.
Oh, I don't know.
You
Where
don't
where
know.
am I
There's
going?
definitely, let's say like say Mars, right? There's a high possibility you will be coming back, but you're not sure yet.
Like right now, like the NASA comes to my door and they're like, pack your shit. Or
Yeah.
can I like do it when I'm like 35?
You know what? So yeah, we don't have that technology yet. Say it's on your 30th birthday, you get an invite.
Yeah, man. You know
You do it.
why? Because I would be fucking like I don't want to say like the conquistadors because I know there's like some of them are kind of like I'd be like the explorers.
So you'd start a Mars colony, become the president of Mars,
Yeah, so it's like me and like robots. Just
you and robots.
I'd want to have like a squad where we won't kill each other, you know?
But you would literally drop everything in Earth to go there. Say like video chat, planetary video chat is impossible yet.
That sucks.
Yeah,
Well, offline Minecraft would be possible.
that's true. Or land parties in Mars.
Well, I think that would be a big purpose is establishing that first interplanetary colony. So
Yeah,
I don't think I'm ready right now. I still got shit to do here before I'm ready. I don't think I'd be ready when I'm 30. Maybe when I'm like 40 or 50, I'd be ready to raise the sails and sail off to Mars.
interesting. Yeah, I mean, you'd have to ask me when I'm 40, but right now, thinking for myself, if I were 40, probably still wouldn't want to do it if I didn't know I could come back and visit.
Well, I think within 20 years of landing on Mars, you might be able to go back. So if you can go there, you could probably go back. You know,
Within 20 years, 20 years is a long time.
well, you can make fuel with like water once you go to the. I'd want to land near the ice caps, so I can fucking like a crater in the ice caps, so we can make fuel and
Okay.
stuff. We can make fuel from the ice.
Ice fuel, gotcha.
Well, it's like anything in life. Like it's going to be a 10-year project, a decade. So you have a decade working there. You become the mayor of you and like six other people. Think
But
about that.
your
We
10
got the Martian bar. Think about your
your 10
job.
year but dude, think about this, your 10-year-old boy is gonna be 20 when you come back.
He can come too.
Oh, so you're just gonna scoop up the family.
Yeah, get a Martian family. Or I would marry someone before we have kids. Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know if the kid's gonna turn out fucked up if we like have him on Mars or something. Maybe we could have a kid on Mars. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, gotcha,
The
gotcha,
first Martian
gotcha.
family. He would be the first Martian.
Dude, maybe go full Area 51. Clap those alien cheeks.
Only if the alien was really hot,
That's fair. That's fair.
dude.
You gotta have standards.
I would not sleep with an alien.
Well, how would that even work, dude?
Depends
Like,
what it looks
like
like. I don't want to.
all our comics are anywhere we portray aliens, we always do those like those weird green dudes with the like triangular chin, the pointy chin, and the huge black eyes. But in all of them, they're still portrayed as like a humanoid figure. They still have two arms, two legs. I feel like, or either like that, or like some animal, but more demented looking. I feel like it could be something beyond our wildest imagination. It could
Here,
be something completely different.
let me put in a picture in the stream. This is Akash's version of what an alien looks like. Oh God. So Akash, you're telling me. I think this one's a good one. Hold up, chat.
I feel like it's gonna pull up some weird ass picture right now.
Um, image. Browse desktop. So you're saying that this is what you would have a relationship with. It's gonna take a minute for it to show up on your screen. Well, we'll let it sit in for a minute.
Let it sit. Yeah, yeah. When I see it, I'll let you know. But for all we know, it can look like this mouse right here. That could be the alien.
That's kind of racist.
Dude,
That's kind of racist.
it's alienist. Alienist.
Not all aliens look like the one I just put up. Yeah,
I
you
don't. Well,
fucking
we don't know.
so
Not as far as we know.
so you
No aliens look like
so
that.
you'd sleep with that. You'd sleep with that. That
Dude, I
skinny
mean,
ass.
look at those eyes, man. Hard not to get lost in those.
um, I don't I don't know. I feel like maybe I guess you're right. Like we've adapted to look like humans because of Earth. But like, what if their world is like an underwater world where having 16 tentacles and 15 eyeballs is adaptive, and that's considered hot because it's going to survive. That creature will
I
survive better.
know. I know a certain group of people who'd be very into those tentacles.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. The entire anime fandom. No, I shouldn't generalize.
That's kind of fucked up. That's
Oh man, I wish one of my roommates was watching. I could roast him for a bit in here, but he isn't.
What if it was like that
But
Star Wars creature with those like long like head things, those like noodles on their head? You know what I'm talking
oh,
about?
Jar Jar.
No, not Jar Jar. Oh, I would not. Does that the like fucking fuck?
Oh, the green chicks.
Yeah, they could be dudes too. They're like green. They got those tentacles.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know. One of them back in the, I think it was the 1970s, the original one, New Hope. Oh, was that the first one? I don't know what the first one was, but one of them, pretty thick. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that the one that dies and gets eaten?
yeah.
Okay, that sucks.
I think so.
Hey, you never
But
know.
so,
You could create a relationship. You get vulnerable together with an alien.
do you think we're gonna be in space in the next 20 years though? Like in Mars, we'll call it Mars because we've already been to the moon. I know. I think we'll. You think we'll even touch Mars in 20 years? I think so, but
Sure, I'll be optimistic.
yeah.
It's like a hard travel, but I still think it's possible. Um,
How far is Mars?
Far, man. Far out.
Wow. 139 million miles. That's crazy. I can't even imagine that distance.
Is Minecraft even that big?
Depends on how big your computer is. But I don't think it's that big.
Well, it's like training. It's like, could you stay in your bedroom for like a year with like four other people?
That's what this event is training us for. This global epidemic.
It's true.
It's training us to go to Mars. Silver
Honestly,
linings.
if they like packed up my room as is, and that was like the spaceship capsule where I lived, and I had my computer and a good internet connection, I'd be like, all right, you
A
can
good internet connection
you
is a
can
lot to ask for.
download Wikipedia and just read that shit the entire trip.
That
Fits
sounds
on a
absolutely
flash drive.
terrible.
What do you mean?
Why would
That's
anyone want to do that? Goddamn.
you could
Just
learn.
read.
You could learn
Yeah,
like
by
art
the
and shit.
time you make it there, half that information is going to be outdated.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true. See, honestly, I don't think a year's worth of travel, as long as you bring enough stuff, like you bring your sketchbook. You could bring your Oculus Go. You could bring some
But dude,
lotion.
it's 1 year. It's a whole year.
I don't think it'd be that bad.
No?
No,
alone in a room 1 year.
I don't think they would send one person alone.
Okay,
They'd send like 3 people. That's what I'm
three or
saying.
four
As if I
people.
have like a squad, if I squad up with a good amount of people that I wouldn't want to kill, I think it'd be fun.
I'm thinking by the end of the 1 year, you'd want to kill all of them.
They did a study on this. They literally locked like 3 people in a room. It was like 3 or 4 people in a room to see if they could do it. And I think they made it. I think they played like Dance Dance Revolution or something.
For how long?
Like a year, like the length of traveling to
Oh yeah,
Mars. Yeah, they had to study it to make sure.
that's so wild, man. 139 million miles. Distance to how long does it take to? Oh wow,
Oh
the
shit.
moon's not even a million miles. The moon's really close comparatively. The moon is still like 10 Earths away. 10 Earth circumferences away.
I'm fixing my hair. So why don't we go to the moon anymore? Is it just not important anymore?
I think, well, yeah, because we already did it. So I think they just want to do that. But honestly, don't know. I don't know if people, like, what would they even want to do on the moon?
Um,
Colonize it? Because we've established that you can't live on the moon. Maybe build a space station or something.
casino.
A moon casino?
Yeah, I'd fuck with the moon casino.
Dude, like some elite shit on the moon. Well, that's what Elon's working on. He's working on the two-way rocket ships, so you can establish commercial space travel, which would be pretty cool. And he's pretty close to it. They like successfully, I don't know where they sent it, but say they sent it somewhere and then had it land back on Earth successfully. I think like a year back. So SpaceX is working on it.
I'd
Maybe
fuck
the
with that.
moon will soon become a tourist trap. I'd go to the moon, dude. That'd be so double. Like, imagine looking at Earth from the moon,
That'd be a good time.
dude. That'd be epic.
There's a book called I think it's called The Feed, and it's basically like um, augmented reality they put in your mind. But like the first chapter or something, they like go to the moon and like hang out at this hotel.
A moon hotel.
Yeah, they like tried to smash into the mini bar, but they couldn't. Yeah,
Who would own the moon? Would there be war? Do you see a future war against for the moon?
I don't know why. There's the resources there are kind of shit, right? It's fucking like rocks and stuff.
Well, unless they commercialize it. But I
Actually,
guess who
you
would
might be right.
commercialize it?
You might be right. It could be like a situation where there's colonization. Like fight. Remember when like people would fight over Africa? People would fight over the New World and stuff like that. It could end up like that. People were fighting over the Caribbean.
Yeah,
It
because
could be like
before
that.
they knew there were resources. Yeah, and who knows? Do we know there's no resources in the moon? Have we
That's a good point. We haven't really
exploited like
mined.
dug deep enough? Yeah,
Yeah,
there could be vibranium in the moon.
vibranium.
We can, yeah, dude. We
What
can,
is that?
can make the Marvel magic metal that they
Oh,
use to solve everything.
oh Jesus.
Captain America's shield is made of it. Black Panther's entire suit.
Yeah, I do see the moon as just like a commercial thing for rich people. Just go to like the
Yeah, as
Marriott
far
Vacation
as
Club
what
on
we
the
know
moon.
about it now.
Yeah. Dude, the
Yeah,
US
like a
owns the
moon
moon.
resort.
We're the only one with a flag.
Oh,
That's right, man. The only
dude,
one with a flag.
that's imagine though. That's something we could definitely see in our lifetimes, or at least the start of it. The Moon War.
Mhm. That I don't know if in our lifetimes.
I think we could see like it getting set up in our lifetime. I think we can definitely make commercialized travel to the moon possible within our lifetime.
Oh yeah, yeah,
We're not too
100%.
far off. And as
Is it
soon as one person gets there, and also That's being done by. It's just not even being done by a country. That's being done by a private company.
It's true. It's faster. There's less.
So if that's done by a private company, then how would the company get rights to build on the moon? Do they even need rights to build on the moon? Can anyone stop that?
Interesting. Isn't there
What is
like a whole
SpaceX?
space law thing? Is there like a? Let me look it up real quick. Laws laws of space. Space law.
Who created said the UN? Like, what are they going to do to stop you? I'm sure there are laws for like satellites and space stations we have floating around.
Well, there's the origins date back to 1919, it's over 100 years ago. Holy shit.
Jesus.
Um, the Space Act, blah blah blah, Treaty on Principle of States Use. There's definitely gonna be a moon treaty. Oh fuck.
Moon Treaty. Agreement governing the activities of states on the moon and other celestial bodies, better known as the Moon Treaty or Moon Agreement. It's a multilateral treaty that turns jurisdiction of all celestial bodies over the participant countries.
We're not in that.
Does red mean we're not in it?
It says non-parties.
Why is India
It's
yellow?
just India. Signatories? What?
No, I think
No,
it's like
no.
Australia,
We have to be in it. We fucking went there.
Australia, Peru, Mexico, Bolivia. What? A bunch of the Middle East.
The Outer Space Treaty was signed. Uh,
It's written in English, French, Russian, Spanish, Arabic, and Chinese. Signed 1979.
list of parties. We're not in it.
Provisions. Where does it? Oh, there it is, dude. Armenia, Australia, Austria, Pakistan, Belgium, Chile, Kazakhstan, Kuwait, Lebanon, Mexico, Philippines. Though. What are signatories?
I don't know. This is like some legal shit.
Because India's in that.
See, if you're in space, you could fucking pull out this Wikipedia article and you'd know what you can and cannot do.
Yeah, but who's enforcing that, dude? Wasn't Trump trying to come up with the Space Force or something?
I don't know what the fuck that is. What is the Space Force?
Signs the 2020 National
Holy fuck. United Space.
Space Warfare Service Branch.
Shit.
Dude, it's like Shield.
Yeah. Or like Call of Duty, you know, when you have like.
Or I guess it'd be more like Sword.
Do they have like space guns and stuff that like shoot each other? So that if you shot a gun in space, that would be bad because you just go flying backwards. Right?
Proposal gained new life and Donald Trump first publicly spoke about an independent space force during a March 2018 speech.
Interesting.
Wow, it's officially a armed service branch.
Dude, I'll join. That'd be fucking sick.
Wow.
They could call me Star Lord. Wow, these like 2 people are still watching. Nice job. They've kept through our stupidity.
All right. Before we end off, do you think alone in the universe?
Wait, what did you say?
Do you think we're alone in the universe?
No. No.
Yeah.
The sample space is too big for me to figure that out. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a very
I just don't know how it's possible, dude.
just the way it happened here.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't know how it's possible for us to be alone,
Oh,
considering all
okay.
the galaxies and.
Yeah, I don't think we're alone. There's probably two weird green dudes with tentacles also doing a podcast right now, saying the same thing. One of them has a beard though. One of them's trying to get a beard. I think yeah.
Dude.
There's that other species. It'd be cool though to meet other like aliens.
What about in our galaxy, Milky Way?
Sure.
Because I think we like scanned the Milky Way,
It's hard to
and
tell.
they said if there was intelligent life, we would have probably found it. But then again, they might be communicating on a completely different wavelength. Who knows if they're using the radio and stuff? Probably not. Like who knows all the elements out there and what different ways they found to communicate.
Also, they
with
could
each other.
be really intelligent. They just don't have like space exploration developed yet. They could still be in the Stone Age, or they could have gotten to where we
They're
are.
way ahead.
They could have gotten way ahead, but like killed each other, and now they're back in the Stone Age, like in Futurama.
Or what's the other thing?
There's like a episode where that happened.
I don't know, dude. Or they're like just way in the future and they're just watching us, waiting for us to evolve before making contact.
Yeah, like in Star Trek. What's it called? The there's a law that they have to follow, or something. I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah. I've never watched Star Trek, but have you watched The Orville?
What is it called?
The Orville? It's on Hulu by
I'm
Seth
not.
MacFarlane. It's kind of like a comedy spoof of Star Trek.
I should watch that.
It's really good, dude. If you have Hulu, I say give it a shot. It's a nice Star Trek sci-fi, but also comedy because Seth MacFarlane. It's a pretty fun watch. I think there's just 2 seasons. I don't know when the third season's coming.
Very cool. I'm looking at that right now. Very nice. Well, I'll start playing the outro music.
Not copyrighted this time.
It's not copyrighted. I don't know why I thought that we could get away with it, but we didn't. They got us. They probably like heard it in the chat, and then some dude's like, "Fuck no." Well, thank you all for tuning in to our Sleepy Saturday podcast. I'm a lot more awake now.
Yep, this definitely woke me up.
We're gonna shoot for 9
I'm
a.m.
not
tomorrow,
yawning
right?
every 2 seconds.
9 a.m. tomorrow.
That's right.
Okay.
No, we're shooting for 8:50 tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. You and me will be on at 8:50, but we'll go live at 9 a.m. We're getting
Holy
better.
shit, dude.
We're getting better at this.
I just had major deja vu when you said you and I will be on at 8:50. But we'll get better. Like the camera, you in the blue room. Wild. Anyway, topic for another. Maybe we'll talk about deja vu tomorrow.
Yeah, dude. Let's read Wikipedia articles and like go over it. We could talk about
we could
read about the moon
Wikipedia
tree.
game.
Oh, you could,
We
yeah.
could play the Wikipedia game tomorrow and then just read whatever page we land on.
I'm gonna read the moon treaty stuff. I'll like research the laws of space, and then we could talk about it on the show tomorrow.
Okay. Laws of
fuck.
space. All right. Cool. Thanks for tuning in, people.
If anyone has any like topics that you want us to talk about, you can literally just text me because we know all of you. So, or comment it.
Yeah.
I don't fucking care. Whatever you want to do. Yeah. This was let me get deep into the mic. This was the Zach and Aakash Show episode 2. Record timing. Catch us in at Saturday at 9 a.m. We're gonna talk about the space trees and deja vu. Thanks for watching, everybody.
It sounded like you were talking from space.
Was I? I don't know what it sounds like.
It actually,
to me, it sounds
made
normal.
it pretty. No, it was a pretty good impression of how like radios and stuff sounded back in like the 1980s.
Patrick the SpongeBob. Patrick the SpongeBob. Out. Over
It's
or
pretty
whatever.
good. It's
Okay. Thank you all for joining. Have a great rest of your Saturday. Glad we could be a
We'll
part
see
of
you
it.
Sunday.
Yeah. Good night.